Morning folks, fellow Valkers, how are you doing? Hope everybody's okay. Just wait for one or two of you to come on and then I'll flick the camera around. Hopefully one or two of you will join me very shortly. Either that or I'll be on my own. Right, we've got one person on. Fantastic. And I've got a thumbs up. Can I just ask if everybody can hear me? Anyone? Thumbs up if anybody can hear me, please. Sharon Bennett, Vicky Norris, can you just give me a comment and tell me whether you can hear me, please? Brilliant, I've got a thumbs up, right, you can hear me. Okay, I'm going to flick my camera around and I'll let you know what we're up to today, where we're going, etc. Okay, so I'm on Eastham Way currently at the moment. The plan this morning, it might not be a long one this morning if I'm honest with you. I'm absolutely shattered, I've had no sleep last night. And I'm really shattered today. Reason I've had no sleep, one thing and another. This furlough situation and all that goes with it. Work situation, employment, all the other stuff. Morning, Manda. Hope you're doing well. Hope Louis not stretching you out too much with the isolation. Sorry about that, I just had to clear my throat. Yeah, so I don't want to turn this into a drama, feeling sorry myself, getting on the drama triangle. I'll talk about that in some other posts that I do for coaching, leadership and supporting people with mental health and all that kind of thing. But yeah, I've had no sleep last night, so just bear with me a second because this might not be a very long video. However, my intention today is I'm on Eastham Way now. No, I'm not. I'm on Coniston Avenue. I just parked my car up there on Coniston and I've come down Coniston heading towards Eastham Way. If I go back the way and turn you around, that's the way we went yesterday, up towards Coniston shops. So I'm literally going in the opposite direction now. And my intended route, and I'm mapping it again today as well, which is good. So my intended route at the moment is to go down here, bottom of Coniston, then onto Eastham Way, turn left, go past the Pied Piper, the park at the side of the Pied Piper. We'll show you that. We'll show you the Pied Piper as it was and currently is today. Just bear me a second, I'll just put you down because I've got somebody walking past. I've not got permission to video. Good morning. So my intention this morning is to go and take you via the Pied Piper, have a look at that and how it used to be. Sorry, how it is now, and see if we can remember how it used to be. The park at the side of there, and of course opposite there, on the other side of Eastham Way, was the shops. So I wonder if anybody is on today who knows this area that I'm currently walking, perhaps lived around here, remembers what it used to look like at the shops, at the pub, etc. And see what your thoughts are when you see it today. What can I tell you about this area? Not a lot really, to be honest. Didn't really used to come down here a great deal, personally myself. Good morning, Helen. Glad you can join us. We're very much becoming a regular, which is greatly appreciated. I've had quite a lot of private messages as well of people. One particular one was a really good one from a gentleman who very kindly offered some information around Madam's Wood and the area that I was in yesterday. Apparently, morning Rick, good to see you, pal. The area that I was in yesterday that I was calling Madam's Wood apparently isn't officially Madam's Wood. It's actually the grounds. So where White Lady is and where the ice house is that we looked at, that isn't officially Madam's Wood apparently. That is actually the grounds of Peel Hall. Yes, I'm, as I've always maintained on these videos, I am only giving recollections of the areas that I know. Morning, Tracy. And my understandings and learnings as a kid from parents and other adults who obviously filled my knowledge bank up. But I can only tell it as it is from what I know. But it's great for other people to come on and say, actually, where you were yesterday wasn't Madam's Wood. It was indeed Peel Hall grounds. Madam's Wood is actually about another quarter of a mile apparently down Amity Avenue, which is fine. As I said to the poster, he wasn't a poster, he private messaged me, but as I said to him, it's not about, you know, anybody being right, anybody being wrong. It's about getting that knowledge out, and I have no qualms whatsoever with people correcting me. So please, 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 if you guys feel that I've said something or I've reported something, not reported because that's not what this is it? But if you feel as though I've stated something that's not factually correct and you know differently, then go for it. Tell me. Speak out on here. Speak out on private message if you prefer. I get it. I totally get it. Not everybody wants to come on here and potentially look as though they're criticising. I don't take it as criticisms. Absolutely don't take it as criticisms. Anyway, enough of that. Here is Eastham Way. Down on Eastham Way. If we go down that way, that takes us down towards Manchester Road. To the, I think it was the Bell pub, which is now a nursery. There's the old play park that has been there for quite a while, and then we've got the Pied Piper pub, still in its original facade, its original build. It's not changed at all on the outside, but it has now since become flats. And then, for those of you that remember this area, all of this area here used to be shops. There was a big block of shops here. There were some steps at the side, just here, steps going up to some flats above the shops. And these were indeed Eastham Way shops. If we were to carry on all the way up Eastham Way there, you would come to Clegg's Lane, the petrol station at Clegg's Lane, and what used to be, what was the name of that? Sodor Mini Market. Sodor Mini Market is up there. Ah, Denise, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you on. Hope you're keeping well. Another name from the past. Blast from the past. So yeah, if we were to carry on up that street, up Eastham Way, we would come to Clegg's Lane, turn right towards Farnworth over Highfield Bridge, turn left down to past Old Lane and down to throat's still got it this morning. Turn left down to Little Alton Crossroads. So I'm now taking you down Ridyard Street. There's the back of the Pied Piper. It's the back of the pub. So that's different. And then squeeze past this car. And as a few of you know, if you've watched my other videos as well, you'll have learned that I set off life in Little Alton on Moorland Drive. Went there when I was 2 with my mum and dad. Mum and dad had pubs years and years ago, several pubs, and they bought a house in Partington. They moved from Partington to Little Alton onto Moorland Drive. And we stayed at Moorland Drive till I was about 17, 18. My first lad, my first boy, first child had just been born. And we left Moorland Drive because it became obviously overcrowded living there, and we went to Wildbrook Grove down Kenyon Way Estate. Stayed there for a couple of years, and then we moved here to this location, which is Windsor Avenue. Had some good times here, spent quite a bit of time, I think it was about 6, 7, maybe 8 years here, and we lived at, I think it was number 26, can't remember. Morning Paul, hope you're doing well, good to see you with us again. And that house over there, right on the corner, just there, that one there, is where I used to live. And next door to it, where the grassed area is, were a couple of flats. There was also flats here, also flats just here. And a well-known tattooist called Mick Flanagan. Many of you will know Mick Flanagan. He used to be a tattooist. He used to live in these flats here that were on the right hand side. Yeah, so that's where I used to live, at number 26. I think it's number 26. I can't remember. For a few years, until we unfortunately got broken into. And it was quite it was an aggravated burglary, early hours in the morning. I got hit over the head. And that just really ruined it for us. We then upped sticks and went off to live in Stockport, in Great Moor in Stockport. But yeah, many a moon's walked down this way. In fact, if I just turn back round, you can just about see the calming units, these two things here that stop the bikes from coming down. I presume they've had some issues with motorbikes or pedal bikes or whatever coming down here as a rat run, and they tend to put those things in now. We saw quite a few of them in Peel Park yesterday, you might recall. And then if I turn right here, right on the corner house at the end there, the guy used to have a big pond in his garden, massive pond. We're just going on to Grosvenor Road now. And again, my 3 kids from my first marriage, my older children if you like, were going to school down here at North Walkden. So either me or their mum at the time would walk down here and take them to school and obviously pick them up again. And what else can I tell you about Grosvenor Road? Oh yeah, the rucks on Grosvenor Road, just off Grosvenor Road. In fact, if I turn left here, just here, which is actually where my stepmom used to live as well, just down there. I don't know if you're on this morning, Joe, but if you are, going past your old street. I do know of one person online who used to live down this area. Just the right hand side here is Windmill Road. She used to live there. So if I just look down there now, that's what was called the Rucks, the old coal hills. And I will take a walk over there at some point. It's quite a good walk over there. Brings back memories. We used to have somebody live around the corner from us called Billy, who used to go over there and get wheelbarrows full of slack, full of coal, because we all had coal fires back then. Not by choice. We've all got coal fires now. Many of us have got coal fires now, and that's by choice. I've got a coal fire, it's fantastic. But back then we didn't have a choice. The council had coal fires in, and that was what you got. End of. So we're now going to go on to Portland Road, which if we carry on going right the way down Portland Road, it takes us down to the back of Tesco's and Walkden. I'm not going to go all the way down Portland Road. Morning Michelle, hi, how you doing? I'm not going to go down Portland Road, I'm just going to move my camera because I've got somebody in front of me. Just keep the camera away so I'm not recording. How you doing? You alright? So I'm now on St Mary's Park, which you can just see here. St Mary's Park, which is just off Portland Road, and I'm going to move my camera again because I've got two young kiddies in front of me, so just bear with me a second. Don't want to be here. Morning. Morning. Nice couple of kids with a dad. I've just noticed a name from the past there, Simon Fensham. Now that is a blast from the past. Hi Simon, hope you're doing well. If you're the same person, many moons ago round on Spa Crescent. Morning Catherine. Catherine Dickinson used to live next door to for many years. My parents and Catherine's parents were good friends. So yeah, some names cropping up now that perhaps haven't been on before, or have been on and sat in the background. But yeah, I'm getting messages off quite a few people at the moment, and it's really good. The engagement is fantastic. So this is St Mary's Park, and I believe there's plans afoot at the moment to improve this park and build on it. It's under consultation at the moment and looking for the public to have some opinion on it. They have done a bit of it up. In fact, you can just see it there in the foreground. They've put, I don't know if it's a tennis court or a football court or a basketball court or something in. So it is looking good. They are doing the area up quite well, which is really good. So yeah, it was good to see Simon Fensham there. Saw Simon Fensham's name crop up, and if you can just give us a quick comment or a thumbs up, Simon, to say whether you are the same Simon Fensham from Spa Crescent, who I knew years and years ago, used to hang around with on the odd occasion with Michael Dunn, Michael Dickinson. It's good to see you, hope you're keeping well. Saying that only now people, just bear with me a second, let me see what that says. Shame now that only people are realising the importance of outside space. Yeah, I agree. I completely and utterly agree. It's something like this daft bloody COVID pandemic that has made us realise a lot of things. A lot of stuff that we've taken for granted. Work I've taken for granted, I'll be honest. 35 years in work, never skipped a beat, never missed a day. To now go to furlough is it's messing with the mind a little bit, if I'm honest. And personally, not in a very good place at the moment in terms of all that. But you've got to keep positive, got to keep strong. One thing I have got is a good network of friends. Good network of friends who don't mind reaching out, giving you a reality check every now and again, checking in with you, giving a positivity check. The last message I got was at 3 o'clock this morning off an old work colleague, just to say, everything okay, pal? Just thought I'd give you a quick note. Maybe we can meet up for a coffee when this is all over in our favourite coffee place, which is Costa. Which, one of the reasons I'm heading this way with you today is I'm going to go to my dad's, because my dad lives in Walkden. Still knocking about, retired a few years back now. But yeah, he's still knocking about. My intention is to head in to see him, socially distancing of course, and then nip across to Costa and Walkden to grab myself a coffee. So we've just come off, just put you down a minute because we've got people coming towards me. But we've just come off St Mary's Road, where the park was, and I'm now heading towards the main road. Can't remember the name of this street. It's quite windy actually. I do apologise if the noise is really bad. In fact, my cap's going to blow off if I'm not careful. So yeah, we're on St Mary's Road, I think, still. Not St Mary's Road. I can't remember what road we're on. I'm sure one of you will tell me. There's a church there, and a church and vicarage or manse just there. That church there is St John Ellesmere Community Centre, obviously attached to that church, so I'm assuming And I know it's always a good thing to assume, because to assume makes an ass out of you and me, but I'm assuming that the church is also St John's Church. But again, I'm sure some of you, one of you, many of you will keep me right on that one. So I'm just walking down this way now. Just a bit of a cut through really before I get onto the main road, because the main road will be quite noisy with the background traffic. But these flats that you can see in front of us, apartments they like to call them these days, they're quite newish. Same with these are quite newish, same with them, they're quite newish. The old substation, I think that is over there with all the aerials on. Don't think that's new, that's been there for a while. But some of you may recall Leo's shop. Used to make lovely curries. His wife used to make some lovely curries and put them in the freezer and sell them over the counter. They were really, really nice. David George, wow. There's another blast from the past. How are you doing, David? Hope you're well. Hope you're keeping safe, pal. Good to see you on. And again, I'm assuming that you know, I see these names come up and I see David George, I see Sharon Bennett, I see Catherine Dickinson, Simon Fensup, all names that I recognise. But I know for a fact when I first saw Sharon Bennett a couple of days ago, so it's Algernon Street or Algernon Road. Thank you very much, David. When I first saw the name Sharon Bennett a couple of days ago crop up, I made an assumption, again that word again, assumption, assuming that it was my auntie Sharon Bennett, and it wasn't. So I was talking for a couple of moments about whether you remember the area where we used to live when you used to come and visit us as my auntie, and of course I was talking to the wrong person, but hey ho. Just sign there to say Blackleach. Blackleach is just up the way there. Again, another good walk that's been spoilt, not been looked after by the council, again down to money, can't really blame the council. Used to be Tracy Crossley. Hiya Tracy, how you doing? I was down by your house the other day by Wharton, reminiscing. I did actually mention that you used to live there. Hope you're doing well. Michelle, a phone box. Yeah, there's a phone box just there. You're absolutely right. Very rare sight these days. I'll bet if I went in it, I'll bet if I went back and opened it and went in, the phone would either be smashed to smithereens, the handset will not be there, or there'll be something jammed in the coin slot that stops you from using it. But let's be honest, when did anybody last use a phone box? Doesn't happen, does it? Not when these things that I'm recording on are so easy to come by these days. So I'm continuing down Bolton Road, heading towards Walkden. I'll take you around part of Walkden shopping centre. Thanks Tracy, thanks for the thumbs up in terms of doing a great job. Really appreciate it. I'm just glad so many people are getting so much out of it. That's what it's all about. I must admit it is a bit strange walking around with a mobile phone attached to a selfie stick videoing. I was looking online last night for some more discreet cameras. The issue I've got is I want to make sure that I get a camera, A, within budget, because I am furloughed, I don't know if I mentioned it, and B, one that I can live stream, because not all cameras you can live stream. You can record and then you can upload at a later date, but that doesn't get this live interaction between us. So I'm just heading down now. Police are in front of me there. 3 police officers just waved. Wonder if they've seen the videos. I wonder if they've seen Mr. Angry on Highfield Estate last week. Don't know. Hopefully they'll be around next time. I need them to come to my defence, eh? Don't know what I was saying then. Yeah. Yeah, camera. So I am looking for a new camera. I have had one person contact me and say that he might have a camera at work that I may be able to use or buy or have or loan. And again, that's very much appreciated. More than happy to buy it. And hopefully that'll do the trick. So I am trying to look for a more discreet camera because I am very conscious of walking through here now, through this busy shopping centre with a selfie stick and a camera on, and it just becomes a little bit, I don't know, it just feels a bit, what's the word? Challenging, I suppose. Anyway, there is the new build of the estate of the shopping centre, Total Fitness, which of course is now closed under the current lockdown conditions. Yeah, let's not get started on that. Certain businesses can open, certain businesses have to close, and it doesn't make sense at all. So, just going to cross over here right now. Somebody stopped for me, that's great, thank you very much. So I'm just going to go down here. Hi there. Just hide my camera because I don't want people on camera that don't want to be on camera, so just bear with me a second. Again, that's going to be a challenge for me in this kind of area because how can you come and record somewhere around like this and not get people on the video? So this is now the extension of what is Walkden Centre. So you can see all of the, I'll just pan round and you can see all of the shops that are now here. We've even got Marks and Spencer's. Woohoo! How posh are we? Don't often go in there, only go in for luxuries. Can't afford Marks and Spencer's food, me. That's my shop. Over there, Aldi. Cracking shop. Either that one or the new one up at 4 Lane Ends, or Cutacre, just before you get to 4 Lane Ends. Really, really good Aldi, that one. In fact, I'll go up that end someday. Take you up to Cutacre as well. It's a bloody good walk around Cutacre. What I might do on that one is I won't do that one live. I'll do that as a recorded and then just upload it because there's not a great deal to see other than wasteland. But I'll go on a nice long walk and record it and just chat rubbish, probably. So there's a new Nando's opened here. Never thought we'd ever see a Nando's in Walkden, but we are, which is brilliant. Been in there. Strange career, bit of a strange way of working when you go in there, due to the way you have to order your food now. It's all waiter table service, even with the drinks. So if anybody's familiar with Nando's, you normally go up and serve yourself for drinks and ice cream and all that kind of stuff, but no more. COVID has put an end to that. So here we've got the Tesco car park and the Tesco petrol station, which you can see, and then across to the left hand side we've got the food outlets, which is KFC, and down at the very bottom we've got McDonald's. And then of course the building to the left hand side of me, which I will pan round in a minute once these people have walked past. The building to the left hand side of me what used to be Walkden Centre, and it had all the old shops in. Oh, let's see if we can remember some shops, shall we? And I'm sure you guys will comment and come back with more. John Collier, that was a good shop. Rumbelows was in there. The old post office was in there. Walmsley's furniture store, that was in there. John Collier's, if you remember the tune, John Collier, the window to watch. Apologies for my singing, that's the best you're going to get. So this is what is now Tesco. And if I go right the way down there, the bit sticking out is the old Walkden Town Hall, or the old Walkden Centre. And if you remember in there, they used to have the indoor market with the record shop and the knitting, the wool shop and all other bits and pieces. Winders, carpets, the pet shop. Winders are still there and the pet shop's still there. Other than that, I don't think there's many people in there. Johnny Haircut, local guy, he used Ethel Austin's, yeah, that was in there. No longer in the case. In fact, Ethel Austin's isn't actually trading anymore, is it? But yeah, Ethel Austin is also in there. Yeah, Catherine, Ethel Austin's definitely. My mum was always in there getting our school shorts, school socks, etc, etc when we were at Wharton. Right, listen folks, I'm going to call it a day there for the time being. I'll probably come back on live a little bit later on, and I will pick up when I leave my dad's. I'm going to go and grab a coffee. Starkey's Jewellers, yeah, remember that one, Tracy? Good stuff. So I'm going to get a coffee, I'm going to go to my dad's and have a bit of a chinwag with him and my stepmum for 10 minutes, and then I'll maybe come back on and I'll walk right up Bolton Road and take you along that way, and see how that pans out. Again, please put some comments in this video once I upload it. It'd be great to speak to them. It'd be great to read them and speak to you if needs be. If you'd like to come on and have a chat, then please request it. I can bring you in on the video. That's not an issue at all. And we'll take it from there. So take care, guys, and I shall see you probably in about, I don't know, half an hour or so. Okay, speak to you all soon. Bye now.